Hey, what's up, Mr. Kerry and Miss DeeDee? I'm loving the new quality. The camera is different, and you guys are getting dressed up for your recording, and I love that. You guys are taking it to the next level. Love it, love it, love it. Um, to answer your question about terminology, it's two things that I kind of want to address. You guys talked about a lot of stuff, but I want to address two things. Um, the terminology. I have a video on terminology. I will post the link here. I think I showed you guys this last time. I'm gonna post it there. That video kind of explains everything as far as terminology. Transgendered, let me say that. Transgender is a word that encompasses it all. It's like an umbrella term that covers all. Transsexual, tranny, crossdresser, drag queen, any kind of gender bender thing, more than likely is going to fall under the term of transgender. Like, look at gay men, like the gay male branch, homosexual, basic gay male branch. You have the femme ones, like the femme, they wear heels. They don't, they're not trying to be a girl. They're not at all. They just wear feminine clothes because that's a fashion statement. That's how they want to express themselves. You have the one that dress like boys, but they are kind of feminine. They dress like boys, but they're feminine. Then you have the ones that are masculine, kind of metrosexually masculine fashion, masculine acting. Then you got the down low brothers who is totally masculine. They fit male things. They hide. They're down low. You don't know that they're gay. Blah, 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 blah. Each one of those groups are still gay men. They still are gay men, but they're just a different subset of that group. The same thing goes with transgender. Transgender, everybody is transgender, but each group is, you got the transsexuals, you got the crossdressers, you got the intersex, you got and intersex feel that they're not transgender, but oh well, I'm gonna put them in there because that's what I do. And it's just different sets of one group. So that's basically kind of explains it. Hopefully that explains it for y'all. The transsexual would be the one who is going through the changes to live their life of the sex that they were not born. A crossdresser, they're just dressing up because, they find it entertaining. They don't want to be that sex. They just find it entertaining. But that don't mean they're a poser. Like they're not posing as a transsexual. They're just doing it because it's fun. But both are transgender by definition. To know which one, whether they're transsexual, whether they're transvestite, whether they are a crossdresser, whether they are whatever they're doing, you have to ask that individual which one they fall under the transgender thing. Okay, I hope that kind of explained it. Transgender is just kind of like a cover-all term. It just is, it includes all of us. You guys were talking about Judge Joe Brown or whatever, said her birth name and said, "You're a man," and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let me explain. And you were confused about why she was offended. When you start at 20, all the things that you need to do cost money and takes time. Okay? So if you don't have the support and a job or da-da-da-da-da, you haven't got to where you want to be. Okay? So you haven't changed your name. You haven't got on hormones. You haven't got your breast implants or whatever other kind of procedure that you need to make your body fit what your insides feel. You haven't done that. But what you have done is accepted who you are and started living the life that you want to live. Okay? So at 20, I haven't got my name changed, but I'm living my life. When I introduce myself, I'm going to say, I'm Diamond. But yes, my ID and my birth certificate and everything says that I'm Robert Lee Stewart. Yes, it says my boy name, my birth name, because I haven't had the money to change it yet. I'm going to get it changed. That's going to come with the process, but I haven't done that yet. But I'm planning to do it. So, whoever the trans person that came on the show, they hadn't got it changed yet. Okay? So, when he uses that name, it's still disrespectful. It still feels like, ugh, well, this is what I want to be called. I know this is the law. So you have to do, we have to go there. But I'm just letting you know that I'm trans, honey. I know what the law says and I know what, my legal name is. I just haven't got that changed yet. I'm going to, but at this moment, you're calling me by a name that I don't want to be called. So that's why it's disrespectful. Some people, they get their name changed first, but they don't got breasts, and so you looking at them like, are you a cross-dresser because you don't got titties yet? I just haven't got the money to do it. I'm saving in my account, motherfucker. Give me time. This takes time. You don't just say, oh, I'm transgender, boom, and everything changes. It just doesn't change like that. I'm reading some of your comments, and some of them comments, I'm looking at people, and I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? And they're claiming to be trans. Okay. So, just from that, we all don't agree. It's like Democrats. If you get a group of Democrats together, they all are not going to agree with every policy that are endorsed by stereotypical Democrats. There are some Democrats who are pro-life. Stereotypically, Democrats are pro-choice. They're liberal. But every one of the Democrats don't agree with the same thing. So sometimes a trans person may answer one of your questions, and it's going to be totally opposite of how I answer it. Because we are two different people in the same groups with two different minds about the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? So you're not going to get the same answer. But taking everybody's answer into consideration will allow you to construct what you feel, your own opinion and your own mindset. But it also, even if you have an opinion different than mine, it will let you know what I feel. So when you do come in contact with me, you know what I deem disrespectful and what I deem not disrespectful. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like if I talk to you as a black person and I say nigga. What's up, my nigga? These niggas is crazy. You might find that word offensive, but there's other black people who don't feel that word is offensive. You feel what I'm saying? We can kiki and so whatever. But if you let me know that you feel that that word is offensive, I know not to use, even though I don't think it's offensive. What you said doesn't change my mind, but I know when I'm talking to you not to use that word because you find it offensive. That's what answering your question should do for you. It may not change your opinion, but it'll change your approach to people like us. So you know what they might find disrespectful and what they might not. Once again, thanks for asking questions. First step to understanding. Bye-bye.